All right, everybody, now give me a thumbs up if your favorite color is green. All right, perfect, thank you. So our next story is going to be about when I went looking in the park. One day, my friends and I were having a picnic. We laid out a blanket in the green grass, and I picked up a frisbee, and I threw it as far as I could, and it went higher and higher and higher until it landed in the top of the tallest tree in the whole park. And I ran over to the tree and I started to climb. All right, guys, do this part with me, okay? Put one hand in front of the other one like this one. All right, perfect. Thank you. And I climbed up and higher and higher and higher and higher and higher and higher until I was at the very top of the tree. That's really high. And right there, I saw it, my frisbee, and I reached my hand out and I reached for it and I grabbed the frisbee, and that's when I heard it. Snap! The branch broke and I started to fall. My friends on the ground did the only thing they could, and they grabbed the picnic blanket and they stretched it out tight and they held it underneath me, and boing! I landed on the blanket and I bounced safely onto the grass. Science heroes, for this next experiment, I need your help. Thank you. All right, I need 2 more volunteers. You there and you there, come on up here. All right, what are your names? All right, and how old are you? Perfect. Can you put on some safety glasses for me? All right, thank you. All right, so in the story, my friends held a blanket underneath me, which saved me from hitting the ground. Good job. This next experiment is all about gravity and surface area. First, we need something to drop, which I have right here, a wooden block. And instead of a picnic blanket, we're gonna use plastic wrap. Okay, so I'm gonna take this piece of plastic wrap and I want you to get this end and you're gonna get this end, okay? All right, so pull gently on it so it stays nice and tight like that. Perfect. All right, so I'm gonna take this block and I'm gonna drop it on the plastic wrap, okay? And we're gonna see if the plastic wrap is strong enough to stop it from hitting the ground. Ready? All right, here we go. Let's get a countdown all together from 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, the plastic wrap caught the block, and the force of that block falling was spread out over the whole area. All right, so now we're gonna do it again, but this time we're gonna do something different, right? That time I dropped the block flat like this. Now I'm gonna drop the block on its edge like this. Okay, so all the force is gonna be in this little part of the block right here. All right, give me a thumbs up if you think the plastic wrap is gonna break. All right, and thumbs up if you think the plastic wrap is gonna catch the block. All right, let's test it out. Give me another countdown, ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whoa! All right, so when the force is spread out, the plastic wrap is strong enough to stop the block. But if the force is not spread out and it's all in one tiny little area, the plastic wrap breaks. All right, give me a big round of applause for our volunteers. Volunteers, thank you so much. Go ahead and take off your safety glasses for me, leave them on my table, and go back to your seats. You guys did awesome. Thank you for your help. All right. So I'm gonna clear off my table real quick, and then we're gonna move on to our next experiment, okay? All right. So go ahead and give me a thumbs up if your favorite color is purple. My favorite color is purple. I love purple. All right. So our next story is about the time I went looking in the car. One day, my mom told me that we were gonna go on a surprise trip. We hopped into her purple car. She turned on the engine, rolled down the windows, and we started driving. All right, everybody, we're gonna do this part together. Pretend you're in the driver's seat and grab the steering wheel in front of you with both hands like this. She stepped on the gas, and the car took off. Whoosh! She turned the wheel to the left. Whoa! And she turned the wheel to the right. Whoa! And then left. And then right. Whoa! And she hit a speed bump. All right, great job. And I could feel the wind coming through the windows, and it was so strong it blew my hair straight back. And I turned to my mom and I said, Mom, can we go faster? And she pressed down on the gas and the car sped up, and I could feel the wind rushing even more through my hair. And I said, Mom, can we go even faster? And she pushed the gas all the way to the floor, and the car sped up even more. And I could feel the wind moving even faster. It was so strong, and it blew my hair all over the place. And suddenly, we started to slow down. And the wind stopped, and my hair fell back into place. And as I looked around, I realized where we were. The amusement park. All right, so before getting out, I asked my mom one more thing. Mom, on the way home, can we go even faster? Good job. All right, science heroes, for this experiment, I'm gonna need 2 more volunteers. I need some help. Who can give me 2? Who wants to go? All right, you go ahead and you go ahead. Come on up. All right, thank you. And what are your names? All right, and how old are you? Perfect, thank you, volunteers. So can you go ahead and grab some safety glasses for me and put them on? All right, so in the story, my hair was blown all over the place by the wind. And our next experiment is all about wind and pressure. And the faster air moves, the more energy it has, and the more power it has to make other things move. And to make fast-moving air inside this room, I have a hair dryer. And we're also going to need a ping pong ball. And when we turn the hair dryer on, it's going to create a column of fast-moving air that's going to take this ping pong ball and lift it up. Good job. All right. But the air pressure pushing on the sides and the top of the ball should keep it from falling down. Good job. All right. So I want you to take this ping pong ball and hold it right there, okay? All right. So I'm going to turn the hair dryer on, and when I say so, you're going to let go of the ball, okay? Ready, set, and let go. Oh, whoa! Look at that. Look, that's awesome. All right. So, look, I can move it around. All right. So we're going to do it again one more time, but this time we're going to use something even bigger. All right? We're going to use a beach ball, and it is too big for this hair dryer. It can't move enough air. There's a lot of air that we gotta have to hold up this beach ball, right? So I'm gonna use a leaf blower. All right. So you can see this. It's kind of makes a loud noise, but it's not gonna hurt me, right? I can spray air at me. And you guys, it's not going to hurt. It's just kind of loud. If it's too loud, you can plug your ears, but make sure you can still hear me, okay? All right. So give me a thumbs up if you think the beach ball will fall to the ground. All right. And give me a thumbs up if you think the leaf blower is going to move enough air to hold the beach ball up. All right. Let's test it out. Okay. Now I want you to take the beach ball and do the same thing he did with the ping pong ball, okay? You're going to hold it right here. I'm going to put the leaf blower underneath, and when I say so, you're going to let go, okay? All right, ready? Give me a countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whoa, look at that. It's holding the beach ball up perfectly. All right. And what I want you to do is when I turn this leaf blower off, I want you to try to catch the ball, okay? Ready? Good catch. All right. Thank you so much, volunteers. You guys were awesome. Give me a high five. Go ahead and take your safety glasses off, put them back there on my table, and go back to your seats. Thank you, guys. Big round of applause for my volunteers, friends. All right, thank you. We got another story coming up.